Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. So nice to have you all here this evening. And so tonight we will be talking about moments of wonder. And this holiday season has certainly been different than holidays in the past. Perhaps it has been a bit more stressful, or maybe we've been feeling saddened that we cannot be with all of our friends and family this year. But despite this, we still have an ability to find moments of awe or joy or wonder, even in small and simple moments. And mindfulness really allows us to be present to what is happening as it is happening. It really allows us to recognize and appreciate these small and simple moments that bring us joy or awe or wonder. Often, when we embrace the world with a loving and connected presence, we notice the precious moments in our lives. And we may notice them even in the simple or ordinary moments that we might not otherwise think of or consider to be precious. In addition to this, with the practice of mindfulness, we also bring a beginner's mind. We bring this fresh perspective to our daily lives. And so now I'd like you to just take a moment and remember what it was like as a child to experience something for the very first time. Maybe remember the wonder that you felt. And if you cannot remember an experience like this, perhaps you've seen this wonder or this amazement in a child's eyes as they're experiencing something new. And there's a beautiful quote that I would like to share with you. I think it's such a fabulous quote. And it is, what was wonderful about childhood is that anything in it was a wonder. It was not merely a world full of miracles, it was a miraculous world. And as adults, many of us have lost this sense of wonder that children have, right? We let our beliefs about what we know or think we know cloud us and prevent us from seeing things as they actually are in each moment. However, we do have an ability to feel this sense of wonder even as adults. We have an ability to live with this open hearted, fresh perspective as we go about our days. With mindfulness, we have an opportunity to bring the same childlike wonder to our daily lives. Because the truth of the matter is that each moment truly is new. There is never a moment that has been the same as the moment before, right? Each moment is completely different. And what better time than the holiday season to explore this concept of wonder? As we experience these moments of wonder, I invite you to take the time to really savor them. Right? They're really precious moments. And taking the time to appreciate and savor even these simple moments of wonder is such a powerful way to enhance our well being. So, savoring involves noticing and appreciating these moments of wonder. It's about being present with these moments of wonder and letting them linger just a little bit and then letting them go. It's really about bringing an awareness to the pleasure these moments of wonder evoke. It's about being aware of the goodness that is happening while it is happening. And so taking the time to savor these moments of wonder, to really appreciate these moments of wonder, let them linger just a little bit and then let them go can greatly increase our happiness. So this holiday season, perhaps you find wonder in the glimmering lights of the menorah or the twinkling lights of the Christmas tree, or your neighbor's holiday lights outside. Or perhaps you find a moment of wonder in your grandchild's laugh, or spending some time watching the first falling snow of the season. Right, so I really invite you to explore these moments of wonder throughout this holiday season. And so now I would like to invite you to take a moment to look around your room. So, just taking some time to look around the space that you are in. And as you do this, see if it's possible to bring a beginner's mind, just trying to bring a fresh perspective as you take in your surroundings. Right, can you explore this room or this space that you're in with a childlike curiosity? So, continuing to scan your environment with these fresh eyes. And maybe as you do so, you notice something that you've never noticed before. Maybe something on your coffee table or a branch out your window, just maybe noticing something new. And then coming to your posture and now softening the gaze or allowing the eyes to close. Taking a moment to settle into your posture. Maybe sensing into the contact that the feet are making with the floor. Maybe sensing into the contact the sits bones are making with the seat. Maybe finding a little extra length in the spine. Maybe lifting the shoulders up toward the ears and rolling them back down and behind you. And as you continue to settle into this seat, maybe you become aware of the fact that the body is breathing. And just gently rest the awareness here on the breath. Doing the very best that you can to follow each breath cycle. And as you do this, perhaps bringing that same curiosity, bringing this fresh perspective to the breath. Just being curious as you explore the breath in the body. Maybe noticing the nuances of the breath, noticing how they shift and change each moment. Perhaps even having a sense of wonder for the breath. Maybe having a sense of wonder for how the breath breathes itself. No need to do anything, the breath just breathes itself. Maybe finding wonder in this life sustaining force. that is the breath. Can you continue to bring this childlike wonder to the breath in the body? No two breaths are the same. Maybe marveling in that fact. Now I invite you to call to mind a time that brought you a sense of wonder. So maybe it was the first time you set eyes on the Grand Canyon. Maybe it was the day that your child walked for the very first time. Or perhaps it was this morning as you noticed the sun filtering through the trees. And whatever this experience is, just taking a moment to call it to mind and hold it in the mind's eye. Perhaps many are coming to mind, and just choosing one and resting it in the mind's eye, holding it there. And as you do this, begin to recall all of the details of this particular experience. Just reliving this experience in the mind. What was happening? Where were you? Who was there? What happened? And as you do this, perhaps you begin to notice emotions arising and taking note of the feelings that recalling this experience evokes. What is bubbling up for you? Perhaps happiness, joy, peace. Just noticing what emotions are tied to this experience of wonder. Maybe you notice one emotion in particular, or maybe you notice many emotions arising. And as they come into the field of your awareness, just labeling these emotions, giving these emotions a name: joy, contentment, ease, balance. Just continuing to explore the emotions that are tied to this experience of wonder. And now beginning to notice if there are any physical sensations associated with these emotions. Where can these emotions, which are tied to the experience of wonder, be felt in the body? So, taking some time to really tune into the body and explore any physical sensations associated with these emotions. Maybe you notice a warmth of the chest. Perhaps you notice a tingling of the fingertips. Maybe you notice a bubbling of the belly. Just exploring any physical sensations that are making themselves known. What does it feel like in your body? What does the experience of wonder feel like in your body? And perhaps just taking a moment to delight in this, to relish in this. Savoring this experience for a moment. Just lingering with this experience and all that it evokes. And then letting this go. Coming back to the breath in the body once again. Just following each breath, breath by breath, and moment by moment with a curious attention. Following along the natural breath cycle. Just noticing one breath in and one breath out. And then noticing another breath in and another breath out. No two breaths the same, just as no two moments are the same. With this beginner's mind and childlike wonder, we can really recognize this. And then, with a sense of curiosity, exploring the characteristics of the breath. Is it a long breath, a short breath, a full breath, a shallow breath? Is the breath moist or dry? Is the breath warm or cool? Just noticing, exploring, observing the qualities and characteristics of the breath in this moment. How is my breath in this moment? Am I noticing something about my breath that I've never noticed before? Can I view my breath as if through the eyes of a child? And I'd like to read a poem to conclude this formal portion of our practice. When all the stars are sown across the night blue space, with the immense unknown in silence face to face, we stand in speechless awe while beauty marches by and wonder at all which wears such majesty. And in a moment, I'm going to ring the bell and just see if it's possible to bring this fresh perspective, this childlike wonder to the sound as it enters your ears. And if the eyes have been closed, I invite you to open them now. And I do have an invitation for this week. And so the invitation is to bring a fresh perspective and this childlike curiosity that we practice this evening to your day. And so perhaps just being fully present and finding awe and joy and wonder in a moment as you see a loved one opening a gift you share with them. Or we're supposed to, where I am anyway, receive a snowstorm. We're supposed to get a snowstorm this evening. And perhaps standing outside and turning the lights on and just finding a moment of wonder in the falling snow as it is before your eyes. And once you recognize this moment of wonder, just take a moment to pause and to just savor it, to let it linger a little bit and then let it go. And I hope you have many, many moments to savor and many, many moments of wonder this holiday season. I do want to make mention that we will be resuming our weekly meditations after the new year. So they'll begin again on January 6th. And in the meantime, I hope you'll check out our YouTube channel if you'd like to find some meditations to practice. Our YouTube channel is such a wonderful resource, and we do have a variety of themed meditations there for you. So we hope you'll use those and practice with us through our YouTube channel. I also want to make mention that we're excited we'll be having an 8-week mindful self compassion course coming up in the new year. So the orientation, which is a free orientation, will take place on January 9th. And then the course begins on January 23rd and it runs through March 13th. And it's really a wonderful opportunity to develop self kindness, to develop self compassion. So it's all about caring for ourselves and giving ourselves the understanding that we so need and deserve. And we're very delighted it will be taught by our senior instructor, Beth Sandweiss. And so, with that, I would like to wish you the most wonderful holiday season and a very happy new year. May it be filled with many moments of joy and wonder and good health. Be well and take care. It was so wonderful having all of you here this evening, and I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Bye bye.